Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you some premium works. Like these are some premium vectors. I have downloaded them from FreePic as I have a premium license here, but if you don't have a premium license you can use these sites. Like this one is here, PNG Fuel. This one is really good. Another one is allfreedownload.com. You can use this kind of designs, but you cannot use them directly in your design, then it will be a copyrighted design. Like this one, if I take this image here, it is free to use, but you cannot use it in commercial use. You have to modify this vector or this image and then make a vector from it, but still then you cannot use it directly, you have to modify it. So this is premium vectors. I have premium license, but I cannot use them directly, then my design will be copyrighted, or my clients or anyone who I am working for will find this image online, then he will not accept the order. So we have to modify that. For this kind of vectors, you can see it has some white in it, but we want, for this design, what the design I am going to make here, I don't need these white parts. So for to removing those white parts, I just cannot erase them, as then it will be only a black design, or I cannot minus front them, then the vector will break. So there is a technique I use, and that is right click on your vector and export selection. It will export as an PNG, then bring that PNG into your canvas. You can see this one is the image. Now I can trace it. I can use this adjustment panel to make the threshold a bit lower, then these details will be more visible. But yeah, this image is, this is now only the black, the white is removed, and it is in high quality too. So we can use any image like this, any head, any dog head, cat head, whatever you like. I am going to just use this lion head here, and the effect I am going to use, I have to make some adjustment, and I cannot use this directly, so I am thinking of putting a sunglass here, or maybe in bigger size. And of course I will not use this image, I will use this one as a reference to make my design. Now here is some color I picked from Google. As you can search there, like vintage colors, you will find some colors. Okay, here I made 5 part of this color. I will use this 5 color in my design. So I have to make 5 part of my image. Let's just take a smaller rectangle like this, make a copy, something like this, group them and then arrange them center wise. Now I think I should make it a bit upper, somewhere like this. Okay, so I want to use that minus front effect here. So for that I have to select this group, make it a compound path, select my image, make it a compound path. Now both of them are now in compound path. I can select them. I have to make sure this layer is on top, so select them all, use minus front. Now you can see these are still there, so I have to just expand appearance. Now if I select copy these colors, double click here in the group like this, paste my color here. Okay, sorry for that, I have to select them manually. Eyedropper. Now for it, as we have made the minus front effect, this is, sorry for that, actually we made a compound path, so it is acting like a one shape here, so we have to release this the compound path first. Now you can see here we can see some problems, but without deselecting them, use your shape builder and then minus these areas from here. It will make our leave our design as it was. Okay, so double click here, make a selection only these areas. Okay, this is in that color I want. Now for this area I want it to be this color, and of course everything else will follow the rest colors. Maybe this is looking a bit darker, I don't want that much dark, maybe a bit lighter. Yeah, that's okay. Now you can see our design is looking exactly same as original, but it is not that original image I used. And now for this one I am going to use some effect here too. Just make a copy of this. Okay, for this design I just want to pick this color here, something like this will work. Just make sure they are aligning all together. Okay, this is good. Select them all, shape builder, erase these areas. Yeah, that is good. Now I can make them, as they are already grouped, but I have to make sure they are in group. So now I can cut and paste in front. I can use them as where I want it to be. Yeah, this is good. I will use a black background for this image, so this sunglass black will not affect my design. So this was the effect, main effect I wanted to create. Now group them all. I am just going to add some little text here, maybe something like this. I have to take my type on path tool. This is my explorer. These are just some sample text. You can add whatever text you like. Okay, so I think this one is not looking good. Yeah, this is good. Another text I want to add here is good vibes. Just making sure they are all aligning in center. Okay, this is good for me. Just break them all. Now for this one here, this text here, I am going to make them all in this same kind of vintage effect. So before making that, I have to, okay, I need this text size, and this is 600 point, it is 580, make them 602, Okay, now I'm going to sample this text. As this wide will be, I will need that wide. I'm just making a copy. Okay, so something like this maybe. Okay, let me make it easy. So this is my text, sorry, that is my color layer. I'm going to make this an image. Right click, export selection, export asset. Now this is an, sorry for that, this is an image, right? We can use this one here, cut that and paste in back. As this text is not breaked yet, we can select this too. Okay, make a clipping mask like this. This is much more easier. And the thing I just wanted to make, that is also possible, but for that curvature it is not working right there. So let's just break this font. I'm just showing what I was trying to do. Okay, expand them. As this is the text, same, make a compound path. For this one too, make a compound path. Okay, that is not necessary, as this is only the compound path that will work. Good vibes. Okay, as the clipping path is made, we can now break our font. That will be easy for us to work. Now for this one, we can use that same color here. Something like this maybe. Okay, before that I need to break this font, as it is already breaked. I need to make that effect here. Yeah, that is what I wanted to make. Make offset path maybe a bit bigger, not that much. Yeah, this will work. Cut that, select this layer, transparency, and that is okay. Now if I add an effect here, this little effect will not affected by that. So I have to make a compound path here. As you can see, that is now compound path, but that fill was none there. Now select these two, make a clipping mask. Okay, that's it. Cut, paste in back. Make them all group. I can take this, Yeah, that's it. This is our design. Now if we make this pure black, you can see this sunglass is now not visible. So that's it guys. Now if you want, you can use this head here also, or any other head you want, anything like this. You can make a dog design, like some dog quotes here, and this vintage type of feel will attract the buyers. So that is what I wanted to show for this design. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to subscribe my channel. I always do designs in a smaller size, then after the design is done I make them full size. So okay guys, this is the final design. I hope you liked it. Thank you everyone.